What is good with the tube?
Oh my gosh.
Tis good with the girl, boy, child, woman, man, whatever you identify as. We finna get today. Tis good with the internet this morning or afternoon or whatever your time zone is right at this very second right here. What's going on with you today? My name is Micah and this is my wife Bailey. No, we ain't married yet, but that ain't none of your business. Today we're gonna tell you guys the story about how we ran across each other, what made us bump heads, how we what's another way you can say ran across each other?
How we met.
What path we walked to run into each other, if we was on the yellow brick road or not. But anyway, I'm gonna stop being extra. Let's get it. By the way, I want to brag about my urban shirt that many of y'all probably have. It's a Wu-Tang shirt. The only difference between me and all y'all people that got the shirt is I actually listen to Wu-Tang. So, let's get it.
Alright. So would you like to start? By the way, this is our first video.
This is our first video. This is gonna be our first official video. This is gonna be our first official video. We've been practicing to get used to the camera and everything, because we were low-key camera shy before this. But let's get to it.
Would you like to start?
I don't know, this man cutting the grass and everything.
Yo,
but anyway,
wow.
So basically, you know, before I decided to settle down.
No, that is not okay.
What?
So we started. Okay, so we.
Oh, hold on. I do got you. I worked at Harris Teeter, right? And this woman, this girl, she used to come in here and she used to stare at me. She used to glare at a nigga, be like, you look good. And you know, she got a job there. She started working at Starbucks, and you know, I started messing with her because you know she was cute. She was alright. You feel me? So, you know, I start talking to her and everything, messing with her, you know, flirting, you know. Hard. I flirted low key.
Hard.
It was low key flirting.
It was hard.
What was hard was the way she used to look at me. She
okay. That was not
like,
how I was
he
looking.
fancy, like, ooh, he nice, ooh, he sexy. You lying, bro.
That is not. I was looking, but I wasn't looking that hard.
She was looking OD hard, but I was looking hard too because her brother caught me staring one time. So, but anyway, you know, I used to mess with her, but basically I chased her out of the store when I ain't chased her out of the store.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna switch. We about to switch.
You switch? No, I gotta tell my story.
Okay, tell you.
So I go. She's leaving one day, and I'm like, opportunity. Like I had a gut feeling, and I'm really with my gut feeling. You know, I always go with my gut. I had this feeling that I should go and say something. You know, so I was a cashier. Man, I did every position in that store you can imagine. But at the moment, I'm a cashier / bagger. So I take my little cart tool, you know, to get the carts with, and I follow her outside, you know, so I can have an excuse, 1 for her and 2 for my boss. So I walk out, you know, I'm just kind of like, hey, what's up, what's good with you? You know, how you doing? Do you work here? Oh, you work here? What department you working at? Okay, obviously I knew she was working there. I know I got this. So I'm like, okay, where you working at? She's like, well, I'm working at Starbucks. Good, that means I can look at you a lot. I didn't say that, but so anyway, you know, that was our first run-in together, and then after that, I was talking to her again because she was waiting for her mom's to pick her up, and this is before she had her little red Jeep. So I'm waiting for her mom to pick her up, and I'm talking to her, and I'm like, oh, so she said she had heard some things about me. I'm like, what you hear about me? Like, what, people saying I'm holding or something? Or I'm bad. She said I was said I'm a troublemaker. I'm like, oh, like steal your mama toilet seat kind of troublemaker, or like, you know, yeah, I'm weird, bro. You know, I say odd things, you know. It's me. So you know, I spit my little game or whatever, and then, you know, she left. Well, no, I'm sorry. She pulled out her phone because She was gonna give me her
Bruh.
Instagram. She had a little green iPhone 5C. Boy, that hoe was ugly. It was ugly. Boy, I tell you,
No.
I ain't never seen a phone so dysfunctional and functional at the same time. It didn't make no sense.
It was so cracked.
Man.
Like this parts of the screen was
The
falling
home
out.
button was taped on too.
Bruh, no, it was not the home.
It was a lot of issues with that phone, man. But anyway, basically, it started raining outside with her dysfunctional phone, and you know, little rain droplets got on or whatever. So I'm pretty sure she got my Instagram. You got my Instagram that time.
I got your Instagram.
So you know, but she got home or whatever, and she said you said you didn't have it. You ended up realizing you didn't have it.
I got your Instagram, but you were talking about, you were trying to give me your phone number, but I called you.
Oh yeah.
And I was making sure, or no, you called me, and I was making sure it came through, but my phone
the call didn't
take it
go
all the way
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's how bad my phone was.
yeah, it was terrible,
Yeah.
man. Like yo, if you think you in a terrible situation with
Bro,
your cellular
chill.
device, it ain't that bad, trust me. But you know, we began talking, you know, blah blah blah. You know, I'm getting to know her because I ain't really like people getting to know me, and so I mean, eventually, I mean, we just led into it like that, and we started talking.
I'm about to tell my side. So I moved out to an area where he already lived in, and he went to school out there and everything, and I didn't go to school out there. I went like back where I used to live, and I needed a job, you know. So I went to Harris Teeter. I used to go to Harris Teeter with my mom. I was broke. I used to go to Harris Teeter with my mom all the time, and so I'd see him at Harris Teeter. He was a cashier, okay. And yes, I was looking, but I wasn't looking as hard as he made it seem, because there was a couple of cute people at Harris Teeter. I saw him a couple of times, and I was like, "Oh, mom, there's this cute guy that works at Harris Teeter." And so one time we was in Harris Teeter, and he don't remember this part, which is understandable because it wasn't anything big. But my mom and I went to Harris Teeter, and she wanted to go through his line, and I was like freaking out because I was like, "Mom, don't go through his line." And she was like, "Nah," like basically she was like, "Shut up, like stop being a word I can't say." And she didn't really say that.
PUNK, we gonna say that.
Yeah, she was like, "Stop being a punk." And so we went through we were about to go through his line, but another bagger, you know, Harris Teeter people are supposed to be very courteous.
They're like the Chick-fil-A's of grocery stores.
Yeah, and so, not necessarily.
No, not really.
Not
but I mean,
really.
Not
really.
Look, hey man, look.
Not really.
Don't knock the Teeter. Don't knock the HT. Don't knock the HT.
I don't know about all that.
The HT did good things for me. A little bit. For the most
Okay, so anyways, so someone else had got us, and my mom was like, "Dang," because you know my mom is petty, so she was trying to look away from the person that was trying to get us in that line. And so he was like, "I could take you over here," and she was like this. I was like, "Oh my god," and she was like, he was like, "I could take you over here, I could take you over here," and so he got us. So then whatever, I needed a job, like I said, so I went in there one day and I was like, I interviewed with one of the managers.
Melody. Steven?
One of the managers.
Shout out to Steven.
Yeah,
Steven, if you watching this, you a real one, Steven.
We miss you. So I interviewed with him, and I got on Starbucks, and then he started like he said, he started messing with me. He started like coming over, talking. But I heard, because there's a bunch of girls that worked in the back of Starbucks. Shout out to Dakota too, because Dakota was like, I don't know, he's a troublemaker. Actually, was it Dakota who said that? I think
it was
our man. It was our.
It was Chaz.
Oh well, yeah, but
it's because she won this already.
No, it was. So it was a couple people there actually. So that tells you something.
Everybody said
so
I was a troublemaker.
Yeah,
they was just mad they met a real one. They didn't know how to handle it. That's all.
Anyways, so I was talking to Dakota. We was talking about the cute guys that work there, whatever. And I was like, yeah, I think Mike is cute. And like, I was like, so what do you think? And she was like, yeah, he's cute. He's a cutie, whatever. So then, like I said, he kept talking to me. And then one day, whenever I had to leave, like he said, I was waiting on my mom. I did have my Jeep there, but I just couldn't drive yet. So I was waiting on my mom outside, and he came outside. And it's funny because from my story, I saw him start walking outside, because like from like the side, I was like, I saw him and I looked over and I was like, oh crap, like dang, this is about to be a conversation. I already knew what he was coming to do, because you know he was trying to holler at the girl. But anyways, so he came outside, started asking me about my whole life, was asking me all types of, no, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I know you.
He was asking me like where was I before this, like all sorts of stuff, and like what school I go to.
Oh,
and what?
I forgot that part, bro. She went to this very, very, very.
So did you?
Very hated school in the area that we stay in.
He was asking me all types of stuff, and then he came back. He wouldn't take it. He made it smooth though, because he kept taking the buggies, the carts, whatever you want to call them. He kept taking them back and forth from the thing. So I was like, okay, I mean, he's doing his job. And then, in the end, he like, what'd you have to? He had to go to a farther. What are they called?
Station.
Like yeah, car station or whatever.
Yeah.
He had to go to a further one, so he had to. So he told me, he was like, all right, yeah, it was nice to meet you, whatever. And I told him my name, and then he was like, sorry.
Excuse me.
I told him my name, and then yeah, and he told me his. I thought he said Mike at first, and I was like, Mike, and he was like, not like, well, no. I asked him what his name was, and he looked down at his name tag like I was stupid and I was supposed to know what his name was. But then when he realized he didn't have it on, because he never wore his name tag.
Never wore the name
Never
tag.
wore his name tag.
I'm paranoid. I don't like people knowing my name. I don't even know how I'm doing this right now.
Anyway, so yeah, he ain't like people knowing his name or whatever. And so yeah, then he was like Micah, and I actually I liked his name from the jump.
Sexy. Mm-hmm. Y'all should name y'all kids after me.
I won't say all that. But
yeah.
So yeah, and I actually forgot a part. There was one part where whenever I was during the hiring process, we had to do this thing that was like, you had to find the top 30. What?
Nah, I don't know if you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say. So.
Oh no, I'm not gonna say all that. I mean, it's nothing. That's it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so.
My fault.
No, you good. With the top, it was like the top hardest things to find in the store. And you had to go around with like a clipboard and try to find everything, so that when people ask you things, and even though I worked at Starbucks, I still had to do it. So even if people ask you things, like you would be able to tell them where stuff is. So he was walking down and he was sweeping. I feel like he thought he was slick, and he just came down the aisle I was in, and I saw him up the aisle, and I was like, oh god. And he came down, and he was like, it was good. I was like, hey. It was so embarrassing, but.
She was nervous because
yeah.
she never talked to a nigga.
I talked.
Cause the first dude. Stop. Nah, cause the first dude she talked to, he wasn't.
Stop.
He wasn't.
Stop.
Yeah.
I talked to someone before him, and he was cool people. Like, ain't nothing wrong with him.
I ain't saying there was nothing wrong with him.
But I had never dated anybody before. So yeah, this is my first boyfriend ever.
I can't wink. So we do. Yeah, you like
no.
like that.
Yeah. So that's us. But yeah, so that's how we met. And then he started coming to my house and stuff like that.
Big ass house.
It's not that big.
Walked up in there like, damn, boy, this a hell of a lick.
But yeah. Oh yeah, and then the second time we talked, he already talked about that. He pretty much got everything right.
Second time, no, I actually missed the part, man. When she was training, you got like little private rooms where my register was like right beside it. This is what I thought you was about to get at. My register was right beside it. And I kept like looking over a little bit.
I caught him
because I hadn't really seen her face yet, so I'm like, what she looked like? Because
basically
she was black.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not used to seeing black people in the area, so I'm like, okay, what she looked like, and so I'm over here
sneaking looks, and I turned around,
and then she turned around, and I'm over here just
Just all
he
of
turns
him.
around, I'm just
All
like,
of
oh, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, swipe me. Yeah, it's gonna be 18.
It was so funny.
37.
It was so funny. I was in the room like doing my little training stuff, and I turned around and I just caught him. And then I was like, I turned back around. I was like, boy, you caught. Like he couldn't see that side of me, so like I was like, oh, he caught.
Yeah.
So that's how I knew, you know. But there was a little complication at first, cause I thought he was talking to one of the other girls at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I was just like, okay, he wanted them.
Nah, I wasn't talking to her. She had a fat butt though.
She did, bro.
She had a really
She
fat
still
butt.
do.
She did, yeah.
Bro.
But that's the story about how we met, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We hope we done phased you today, boy.
Yeah.
But anyway, y'all tune in, subscribe, like, comment below. Let us know if there's some things that we can work on or some things that we need to improve on or some things that you really just love about
Or
us.
y'all want to see anything y'all want to see?
Anything in particular, just let us know. We had no problem giving you whatever you please. Good content forever. Whatever you like. Whatever you like. Basil!